Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Steffy's deception, Hope and Carter's betrayal, and Brooke's anguish. Bill Spencer will conceal Luna Nozawa from Will Spencer's father when Electra Forrester visits him, according to previews for the upcoming 2 weeks of January 6th to January 17th, on The Bold and the Beautiful. On the other hand, Luna will spy on Will from January 6th to the 10th and find him quite attractive. Luna seemed to be contemplating a new obsession, a younger Spencer. The romance between Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, meanwhile, is going to end badly. Their romance will end soon since Ridge refuses to understand Brooke's motivations for taking the CEO job. Of course, this will be fantastic news for Taylor Hayes since Ridge is about to provide a night of passionate surprises. With a unique gown he created, Ridge will present it to Taylor for their evening out. Make-out sessions are sure to be fun for Taylor and Ridge, but they might even get naked. After coming close the last time, Ridge and Taylor may finally give in to their desires in bed. Hope Logan and Carter Walton will continue to meet at Forrester Creations on their perfume plans. Carter and Hope liked Fanny Grayson's proposal, but they agreed the stakes were huge and that they couldn't afford to get this decision wrong. That could mean when Fanny shows up again in the week ahead, she'll realize Hope and Carter are going to pass on her collection. Perhaps Carter and Hope will discover that it simply isn't precisely the right fit in the end. Daphne Rose, on the other side, will come from France with her own scent expertise and make a presentation that should seal the deal on her future at Forrester. We'll see Daphne put in charge of producing a signature Forrester aroma and creating a perfume line that Brooke will finally accept. Carter, Hope and Brooke will all be on the same page about this whole fragrance thing bringing Forrester to the next level. Nevertheless, there'll be more than meets the eye when it comes to Daphne, who'll secretly be fighting to restore control of the corporation for the Forresters. Steffy will be Daphne's hidden boss, so it'll be great to watch them work together behind the scenes. Back with Hope, she'll console Brooke about her breakup with Ridge and push her to embrace this new CEO chance. Hope will try to urge Brooke to throw herself into work as a diversion until Ridge is doting on Taylor again. Will Brooke persevere with her plan to put the company back in the Forresters' hands, or recognize maybe Carter and Hope's idea is the right one? Whatever the case, Taylor and Ridge's romance might blossom swiftly while Brooke's occupied at Forrester Creations. Since Ridge will be caught up in this rekindling, will he pop the question to Taylor sooner rather than later? Taylor and Ridge will definitely get closer over the week of January 13th to 17th, but there'll be some other important things happening on canvas. Steffy will no sure have some strategy meetings with Daphne as they discuss her objective of restoring Forrester power. Bill might have some close calls regarding Luna as well, especially if Katie Logan stops up for a visit at some point. There's also the subject of Remy Price and what's ahead for this B&B figure, who was brought into police custody off-screen. Will Remy wiggle out of charges or at least make bail? One way or another, Remy may end up back on the streets and set off a revenge scheme against Will. Remy might also refuse to give up on a future with Electra, so more danger could be building. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest the next 2 weeks will bring some spectacular moments, so keep with us for more storyline predictions and updates on any shockers to come. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer Jr. gets caught in crossfire? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Will Spencer Jr. is in great danger and doesn't even recognize it. This week Dollar Bill's lovesick son will hurry to save his damsel in distress, Electra Forrester. Will he make it in time, or will he become collateral damage? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer Indiana danger? When Electra Forrester arrived on the scene, she brought along a psychotic stalker named Remy Price. Remy had everyone deceived, even Electra, and she thought they were friends. Little did she know, Remy is dangerously obsessed with her and even released disturbing images of her that got her fired. This week on B&B, spoilers predict Will Spencer will crack the case and understand that Remy is after his girlfriend and race to her rescue. A violent showdown is set to occur, and word has it one of the young men may not make it out alive. The possibilities of B&B dying off Dollar Bill and Katie Logan's son are slim to none, but he could get gravely harmed in the altercation. Remy is certainly deranged and is willing to kill to get Electra all to himself. B&B spoilers. Remy Price gets away. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Remy Price will escape away during the conflict. If he lives, Will Spencer will have a massive target on his back, and Elektra's stalker could come back to do the job. We know that Remy is good at finding individuals down and conducting surveillance. It won't be difficult for him to attack Will when he is least expecting it. Will Spencer Jr. appears convinced that the authorities will track Remy down after their rooftop tussle and lock him up, and everyone will live happily ever after. Unfortunately, he's sadly mistaken. Do you think that Will is in trouble? Or will Remy be captured? Ridge chooses Taylor over Brooke. It's going to be a fiery week in LA. For the week of January 6th to 10th on The Bold and the Beautiful, teasers hint that Brooke and Ridge must confront the ramifications from their simultaneous betrayal. While Brooke still feels that Ridge is the love of her life, he continues to move on with Taylor. Passion takes over for Ridge. Over at Forrester Creations, perfumes move center stage as not one but two famous perfumers pitch their lines. Who gets the gig? Meanwhile, Steffy plots to take back Forrester, and she's keeping secretive about the details. You don't want to miss a minute in a week full of shocks and emotion. Upcoming highlights: Monday, January 6th, episode 9436. Bill hides Luna as he encounters Elektra for the first time. Secrets and tension combine. Can Brooke and Ridge withstand betrayal? A love on the verge, a war for their hearts. Tuesday, January 7th, episode 9437. Fanny Grayson pitches her fragrance line to Hope and Carter. Famous perfumer Daphne Rose makes a pitch for her brand at Forrester Creations. Steffy outlines her plan to seize Forrester from Hope and Carter, but tells Eric, Ridge, and Taylor that the less they know, the better.
Wednesday, January 8th, episode 9438. CEO Brooke gives the go light to their new fragrance line, leaving Hope and Carter happy. Taylor and Ridge exchange a searing kiss. Sparks fly, and a night of irresistible desire awaits. Thursday, January 9th, episode 9439. Ridge gifts Taylor a gown he designed, igniting their night of romance and passion. Hope sues Brooke over Ridge and convinces her to stay CEO of the new company. Friday, January 10th, episode 9440. Ridge and Taylor fans won't want to miss episode 9440 of The Bold and the Beautiful. Passionate surprises await. The Bold and the Beautiful. Two hot Forresters drop before 2025. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that sometimes it takes more than words to finalize an exit. Although Bold hasn't confirmed anything, Matthew Atkinson and Joshua Hoffman's status with the show, their absent photographs in the beginning credits suggest a lot. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. The title sequence has been revised. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that Bold just revised the opening sequence of the show, which showcases the stars in various images. When the lineup dropped on December 30th, both Atkinson and Hoffman were missing. This usually signifies that the performers have been dropped to reoccurring instead of being a contract actor. Of fact, Thomas had moved to France long before this occurred. Thomas's relationship with Hope Logan had fallen apart, and Thomas had moved away. RJ's romance with Luna Nozawa had been broken apart after she became killer as well. B&B spoilers. Could the opening credits be hinting at something more? Let's look at these implications. RJ came to town after Ridge and Brooke split up before. RJ has been there to assist his mother for months. Unfortunately, Ridge and Brooke's boy is gone again. Does this suggest that following RJ's breakup with Luna leads to him leaving town again? Could RJ just be tired of the drama? Perhaps Ridge and Brooke's son is gone because the two of them aren't getting back together this time. RJ obviously has his own troubles to contend with. However, his super couple parents seem destined to be apart anymore. What has happened to Brooke and Ridge and their destiny? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Could RJ Forrester have moved as well? RJ has hardly been mentioned since he and Luna split up when she went to prison. Luna's certainly done a number on RJ, especially after lying about how she wound there in Zen Forrester's bed. Has RJ packed up and joined Thomas in Paris to get away from the turmoil and tragedy that is Luna? RJ and Thomas were working together well before Thomas departed for the parasite. However, RJ lost his employment when hope for the future was shut down. Perhaps RJ was dissatisfied with his sister's decision and relocated to Paris to work himself. Are the Forrester brothers bonding over a common issue? Whatever the situation, it looks that Bold is finished with Thomas and RJ, at least for now. Will these two come back in the new year, or may they be gone for good? Who should be Katie's next lover on The Bold and the Beautiful? Katie needs a new love in her life. Katie Logan has been through her fair share of tragedy on The Bold and the Beautiful. From her roller coaster romance with Bill Spencer to her brief flings and unresolved bonds, Katie is a heroine who deserves love. Fans are buzzing over who should steal her heart next. Let's dive into the juicy possibilities. Reignite the fire with Bill. Dollar Bill, the man who can't seem to stay out of Katie's orbit. Their chemistry is evident, and they share a deep history. Not to mention a child, Will. Bill's recent attempts to win Katie back have supporters torn. On one hand, there's something intriguing about a redemption story, especially for a man who's been humbled by his mistakes. On the other hand, Katie has been burned too many times by Bill's wandering eye and impetuous actions. Could he really change for good this time? Or would a reunion merely revive old wounds? Of course, him sheltering Luna in his enormous estate may put quite a damper on any future relationship. More, see which B&B we chose as Performer of the Month. A Forbidden Love with Carter. Katie's flirtations with Carter got people fascinated. Carter is the definition of tall, dark, and attractive. Not to mention he's a gentleman. However, there's one significant catch. He's now involved with her niece. But when has that ever stopped a Logan lady? Could Katie find herself caught into a tangled love triangle? It's not like B&B to shy away from a little drama, and watching Katie navigate the complexities of falling for her nieces, but would be peak soap opera gold. But will Katie risk her family's anger for a chance at love with Carter? A new man or a blast from the past? Maybe it's time for Katie to start over. A new character could sweep her off her feet, bringing her the stability and passion she craves. Imagine a suave businessman who's equal parts amorous and loyal, shaking up the status quo in Los Angeles. Or should we look to her past for inspiration? Thorne Forrester might make a surprise return and rekindle their old romance. They were good together once upon a time. Had Bill kept his hand to himself, they could still be good together now. Katie's love life is ripe for a new chapter, and the possibilities are unlimited. Whether it's a restored romance with Bill, a scandalous affair with Carter, or a fresh start with someone else, Katie's next move will definitely have fans riveted to their televisions. Who do you think should be Katie's next great love? Let the speculating begin. Brooke makes one last-ditch attempt on January 3rd Bold and the Beautiful. But will it work? Brooke begs Ridge to take her back. Will he choose her over Taylor? Brooke has a new Christmas wish. She's resolved to get her destiny back by later this year. On Friday's episode, Emily hurried to the Forrester estate with critical information for Ridge. She disclosed the real reason behind having her new CEO job on The Bold and the Beautiful. Not giving himself, it didn't take long for Ridge to wind himself in Taylor's arms. It was the drunken hookup that almost occurred. Of all people, Brooke stopped it from happening. She walked in on Ridge and Taylor, looking like they had a roll in the hay. However, that hasn't stopped her from giving up on her destiny. On the January 3rd episode, Brooke planned a last-ditch effort to speak with Ridge again. He hasn't responded to her SMS and calls. Brooke wanted Ridge to understand why she took up the CEO post. Remember, Ridge still doesn't know where he stands. He can't explain to his father whether he's on #Team Brooke or #Team Taylor. All he knows is that he's unhappy with Brooke. He believed he could trust her. Ridge thought that Brooke accepting the CEO post was the ultimate betrayal. Earlier in that same episode, Brooke attended a meeting about Elektra's rehiring. She mentioned that she had a more vital topic to attend to. This earned a side look from her daughter Hope. She still remembers the names that Ridge called her. Hope accomplished something that Steffy never did before. She informed her parents that she deserves better. The ultimate ultimatum. Brooke finally showed up to the Forrester mansion. She told Ridge that she's not on board with the coup, and she wants to get back the firm to him. She's doing all of this for him. She implored him to remember Rome and to not go back to Taylor. But will it work? Will Ridge even believe her? It seems like his mind was set on moving forward with Taylor. They undoubtedly acted friendly at the annual Forrester Christmas party. Brooke could start the new year right by crossing Ridge's name off her Christmas wish list. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. 2025 preview teases sabotage, secrets, revenge, and passion. The bold and the beautiful spoilers state that TV Insider published a 2025 teaser that suggests all kinds of trouble coming up. Fans should expect sabotage, secrets, revenge plans, and desire. Head writer and executive producer Bradley Bell talked about what is ahead for the Los Angeles characters. Forrester Creations Battle Royale B&B spoilers for 2025 suggest that the scribe talked about Carter Walton and Hope Logan's takeover. The feud will be settled with a stunning finish. However, there will be several curveballs before that happens. B&B spoilers. Daphne Rose's deception. Carter wants to establish a perfume line with a signature Forrester aroma. This is where Daphne Rose comes in. Daphne will dazzle and impress Carter and Hope. However, Daphne has actually been seated by Steffy Forrester Finnegan. It is also intimated that Daphne could cause some complications with Hope's relationship. Shin tested the bold and the beautiful teasers for 2025 hint that John Finnegan and Steffy's marriage will be tested once again. While Will Spencer saved Elektra Forrester, Remy Price could still be an issue. Remy was arrested, but it would be simple to picture him getting mental health therapy instead of prison. Shin might also be tested due of Luna Nozawa's release. While Bill Spencer warned Luna nobody could find out she's there. The truth will be uncovered soon. While Finn could give Luna a cautious benefit of the doubt, Steffy won't be able to forget what the young girl did to her. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. 2025 preview. The chief writer said that Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes have a fiery rivalry. Fans are beyond bored of Brooke and Taylor battling over Ridge Forrester. So, maybe there will be something unusual and fascinating about this spicy rivalry in 2025. Will one of them acquire the idea to execute deep fakes of the other? Back to Luna. Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Lee Finnegan, and Jack Finnegan will be part of the tale. As for Liam Spencer, he's about to earn a front-burner narrative. However, specifics concerning it are being kept under wraps. Finally, Deacon Sharp and Sheila Carter Sharp will get a hot narrative that is unlike anything fans have seen before, so stay tuned. Bill hides Luna from Elektra. It's a visit laced with mysteries. On the Monday, January 6th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers indicate that keeping Luna hidden at his home is already a strain for Bill. He greets Elektra in a tension-filled encounter. Do Bill and Elektra already know each other? Meanwhile, the status of Ridge and Brooke's relationship post-betrayal looks fragile. Can their love survive? Tune in to find out. Previously on B&B, Bill released Luna from jail into his custody. He dreaded what would happen to Luna in prison, and that she couldn't be rehabilitated in such a terrible setting. Luna still wears an ankle monitor and isn't permitted off of the premises. Bill cautioned Luna that her presence in his home must be kept secret. Luna was filled with gratefulness and readily consented. However, we know that Bill receives a lot of surprise visitors, and that hiding Luna may be very tough. Already, someone turns up at Bill's home. It's Elektra, whom will most likely bring there. Bill and Luna must act rapidly to keep her hidden. Will undoubtedly wants to bring Elektra to finally meet his father following their near-death encounter with Remy. However, there seem to be more mysteries concealed than simply Luna. Do Elektra and Bill already know each other, and how? At the same time, Brooke and Ridge face the significant flaws in their relationship. Brooke deceived Ridge by taking the CEO post at Forrester and never got to explain that it was to give the company back to him. Ridge then betrayed Brooke by bringing Taylor to bed. What a mess. Where do Brooke and Ridge go from here? Prominent newcomer debuts. A renowned newcomer is making her debut on The Bold and the Beautiful. What's the latest comings and going casting news at The Bold and the Beautiful? A newbie who's scheduled to play a big role on the soap makes her premiere this week. Plus, discover out if any other actors or actresses are joining the CBS programming contract, recurring or day player roles, and if any of your favorite performers are quitting it. The week of January 6th, 2025, a major newcomer is poised to enter the Forrester Creations fold. Muriel Hilaire debuts as Daphne Rose on Tuesday, January 7th. The prominent perfumier makes a pitch for her fragrance brand at the premier fashion house. Elsa Snolt returns as Fanny Grayson on Tuesday, January 7th. Look for her character to also pitch a fragrance line to Lawrence St. Victor's Carter and Annika Noel's Hope. Meanwhile, Lisa Yamada continues her run as Luna Nozawa. The former prisoner appears on Monday, January 6th in scenes with Don Diamant's Bill. Will Bill be able to keep this baddie hidden in his huge mansion?
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.